What's up, guys? Good morning. Let me do this so I can see the cameras a little bit. There we go. I can see myself. Getting ready to have Candace jump in here with me this morning. Love that girl. We're going to have a good time today. She's going to hop in the seat here in just a second. But what are we doing? So I'll wait till she gets in to tell you what exactly we're doing. It is bright. It is gorgeous outside. And we are on such a time crunch that, yeah, it is what it is. I found my tablet, y'all. I have been looking for this tablet for weeks. And if it would have had teeth, it would have bit me right in the face because it was in my garage sitting right where I left it. I always use this for events. Got a huge event tomorrow, the Carrie Ann DeMont Foundation banquet dinner. Super stoked for that. But Candace is going to get jumping here for a second. Well, not a second. For about 20-25 minutes. And we're going to get out of here and head towards that awesome experience. So we're just waiting. Could find some non-copyrighted music for us to jam to until she gets here, courtesy of being able to know how to do this. Webmaster extraordinaire Brandon once told me on how to, you can just look up non-copyrighted music, and I'm like, heck yeah. So why not to have some little jams in the background while we get ready here. So I saw the weirdest thing, that a study that says people actually like watching people drive. That was weird to me. Oh, listen to these jams. Obviously, I'm in a good mood. We're gonna go have a good time. So this today has no specific goal other than Candace and I chatting for a little bit to get where we're headed to. I'll tell you. We're headed to the Andretti Racing. Yeah. So we're going to get to have a little fun, get out of the office, stretch our legs, get the arms out, let loose. No traffic involved, no weather involved, and just have a really good time together as she jumps in the truck. It's not like we've been waiting or anything like that. Ladies and gentlemen, meteorologist Candace Campos.
Oh, we're streaming already.
Yeah, it was a 9 a.m. push. They don't wait. They don't wait.
That's true.
They don't wait for any of that. Oh, wait, it's a little warm in here.
No, it's nice.
Are you comfortable?
It's nice.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
She's got her water bottle.
I do.
I have my, so I like giving shout outs. So Brandon's on the control switch over there, but he taught me how to find non-copyrighted music. So you can have some, like, the preview and stuff. So I'm not jamming to, like, a radio station and getting sued.
That's smart.
Yeah. So I was like,
although you have a lot of friends in the radio business.
Yeah, but I don't own the music.
No, that's true.
Like, at the end of the day, they're not going to stop me from getting in trouble by the boss.
I was just walking out of the newsroom, and everyone's cheering me on. I just don't think anyone has faith in me for today.
So I didn't get into like too detail of what we're doing.
Okay.
But
we have to.
People assume, like in this type of competition stuff, that like I've got an up.
Right.
I am equal up. Who knows? You're a mom. Well, you drive a nice car.
Well, we were talking about it that it was Bridget and I were just shooting the
shooting the breeze, right?
Yeah, right before our last cut in, and she was, I think you can do it. I'm like, people don't realize how much us parents multitask in the car, which we shouldn't.
Right, but you have a skill set.
But there's a skill set, yeah. Sometimes it's, trying to fix the world and conversation while one is chucking goldfish at you from the back seat or something like that. So, so depending on what.
Yeah. We'll let this runner go by so I don't.
That's a smart. Look at him go.
Oh, you get it, son.
There you go. There.
I like. See, you know what I like about.
I wish I could run.
I can run if something's chasing me.
Correct. Or you're chasing somebody.
Or chasing somebody. What I really like, though, is the fact that he's wearing a bright yellow shirt. I hate when people jog in dark colors. Because it's like, you want to get hit by a car?
That's what you were looking at? I mean, yes, right, yes.
Yeah, for you, okay, you might have been looking at his beautiful shoulders that he's got going on.
Yeah,
but he's toned out.
Yeah.
Toned out. I am nowhere close to that, even though it was my goals. So I told Camille, I was like, babe, I'm going to start going to the gym.
Yeah.
I'm going to get toned up.
What day is it today? 25th?
25th, and I have not been once.
I mean, you still have more than 300 and
a lot.
Something days before.
To at least go once.
You can.
I do a lot of walking.
I've seen people who say New Year's resolution going to the gym, and you see the LA Fitness or whatever.
They're always packed in it.
Well, they're driving by, and then all of a sudden you see them pull into a drive-through. Like, it's just like the LA Fitness is like in the back.
The same plaza, and then the McDonald's is right there.
Correct.
Why not?
Yeah.
Or Chick-fil-A, but you might be owed some money. Or this camera. You might be owed some money.
Oh, I heard about this. Yeah.
Some kind of
delivery issue
during COVID.
During the pandemic, yeah.
So we never have enough time to tell stories during that. Mm-hmm. So, funny story.
Tell me.
COVID and Chick-fil-A. I almost lost my mind. So, I can be a rather ornery individual.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Uh-huh. And I had just finished surgery.
Yes.
So, it was after Bree's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
I postponed that so I could get on the dance floor.
You did, sir.
Yeah, oh, I remember. And then, so I had surgery literally 2 days later.
That's right.
And so after about a week of recovery, I was in a craving of protein.
Okay.
So I could have bit into
I guess like steak.
Oh, it would have been amazing. But I had a odd craving here, Chick-fil-A Cobb salad.
Okay. Never had their Cobb salad.
I think it's absolutely delicious.
Okay.
You put the chicken nuggets on it, double nuggets.
Double nugget?
Yeah, because I'm fat. And then you add some what don't I like, though? One thing in the world I will not eat.
Cheese.
Okay. What did they give me? The blue cheese salad.
Oh, no.
And I'm in the car because I couldn't walk.
Right.
And Camille is like, and I opened it right away because I wanted to eat
Yeah,
it.
you're right. You couldn't wait.
And
you don't live that far from a Chick-fil-A.
No, I lost mine. I was unprofessional.
Yeah.
But only with her in the car. I didn't lose it on an employee.
That's important.
I didn't even go return it.
You didn't?
Because I would have lost my mind.
Okay.
And I just said, I let go, let God. And I just said, okay.
So when you got home?
And you know those moods, I'm sure your husband's been there, or maybe you, when you're like, I'm just not hungry anymore. I don't want to eat anything. Mm-hmm. I don't want to go. You know that mood? That's where I was. And I was irate. So this morning I had flashbacks talking about Chick-fil-A during COVID. During COVID, yeah. But I love me some Chick-fil-A no matter what time.
So so you just didn't eat it?
I didn't eat. I went home pissed.
Oh, wow.
Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of thing at that point.
That gets just so aggravating when you think you're going to have something and then it just... Or you go to a restaurant and they're like, oh, we're out of that. You're like,
why am I here?
First off, listen, I love me some Dunkin' Donuts.
Do you?
Yeah, I love a good Dunkin' Donuts. I'm a traditionalist.
Yeah, you are. You like it simple.
Give me my glazed. Give me my powdered sugar. Maybe the cinnamon sugar one. Right? Don't get.
Candace and I are the only people who will eat gummy worms at 3:30 in the morning.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
So I had just taken. This was just last week. I had taken Lesia to the pediatrician. My youngest. She's baller with taking tests and taking shots.
Okay.
No problem. She'll stare at the needle going in, no problem.
You do have two completely different.
Alessia started coming down with what her sister had and knew she had to do the nasal and the throat swab. Okay. Stressed out about it all day, all morning long. Her appointment wasn't until 3, so I told her, I'm like, Alessia, let's get there. I'm not above bribery, but I said to myself, I told her, I was like, let's get this through, and then I'll swing by the Dunkin' Donuts near the pediatrician.
You just slid that in?
Yeah, and I said we can go get you a little box of muffins or munchkins and stuff because she needs to
If we didn't have to be somewhere, I'd be stopping right now.
Because she needs to take her medication, and you try to find whatever they're going to be able to put in their stomach to hold down their medication. So she does the test. We get to Dunkin' Donuts, and I'm like, "Hi, can I order?" And I was like, oh, maybe I'll just do a half a dozen, just...
This drives me nuts. Why would you just slide over in the bike lane if you can't go? Drives me absolutely insane, Mr. Toyota. If a bicycle wanted to come right now, they can't get by. He can't even get by.
That's true.
Just wait. Just wait. Okay, I'm sorry. I interrupted your beautiful story.
No.
Traffic.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
He was able to get in.
And no turning signal. What do we talk about? It's located on the left side of your steering wheel. Toyota's got one. All right, I'm done.
That's true.
Okay.
Those are things I wouldn't even notice, but you're right. He is blocking the...
Right, the bike lane.
bike lane.
And then why do that? Anyways.
Long story short, I was
time.
like, can I get some this, that, or whatever? She goes, and the lady was like, we just have chocolate glazed and then like a blueberry.
But.
I'm like, you are Dunkin' Donuts.
Right.
You sell donuts.
Have the donuts.
I understood. Okay, it was
it's like going to McDonald's and they
it
have
was
French
like
fries.
3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
No, you're open.
You're still open.
You're open. Close
now,
the doors if you don't got it.
If you're going to stop making donuts, then you need to sell the donuts that are left over for half off. That's what you should be doing.
I like that.
Right? So I was like, okay, then I'll do the munchkins.
Okay.
All we have is chocolate. I'm like,
Yep. I give up. I give up.
so I ended up going to Publix, which also has great donuts. And
Phenomenal.
We got donuts there.
So I had another.
But shout out to Dunkin'.
Well, Dunkin's always doing
But there's
good
a
things.
couple of them around here that are just like, you need to get your stuff in order.
Right. If you have donuts in your name, please have donuts readily available.
It's like Starbucks going, we ran out of coffee. Like, you can't do that.
You're like, we have iced water. But it's still going to cost you $18.
Yeah.
So yesterday I was at Publix, and I always go to Publix when they got good BOGOs
Of
going
course.
on.
We always text each other.
Absolutely.
when
So
they're
I
here.
almost texted you yesterday because I thought, and I hope a Publix manager is watching this.
What'd you think it was?
I thought the Milanos were BOGO.
No, they're not.
Here's the whole situation.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Do not put the Milanos in the center of the BOGO stuff and not expect me not to think they're not BOGO.
Oh, it was like the little
So, you know the
outside-
trays on
in
the
front.
side?
Yeah.
They're the BOGO spot. Every Publix got a BOGO spot where
Yeah.
they give you like the soups and the cans and all that stuff. I stock up on soup because I'm waiting for the day where we need that stuff. I'm one of those weirdos. But I keep a good stock.
Okay.
Anytime
All
a
right. Oh,
good-
like a doomsday, not like I'm gonna get sick.
No, doomsday kind of
Okay.
stuff. I'm one of those dudes. So I have a great pantry, hurricane or a hurricane.
Yeah, that
never
works
know.
too, right?
I don't need the conspiracy folks thinking that I'm crazy. But so I'm there. I grabbed 2 Milanos. Candace and I have a thing for these cookies. They are her
We do.
favorite.
Yeah.
So I grab them.
Double
go,
dark.
Oh,
Give me a
double
double
dark. So I got them. Do the rest of my shopping. I'm checking out. At this point, I'm in flip-flops, workout pants, and a t-shirt.
Didn't work out though.
Anyway, thank you for. I hate you. So, and then I'm cashing out. Boom! I love watching the savings as it goes.
Oh, yeah,
down.
yeah.
Oh, I got this for $5, whatever. So I watch the Milanos get scammed.
And
$5, $5.
Yeah.
No
Where's the
negative.
negative?
$5.
Where's the
Where's the
negative
negative
$5?
at? So I wait. I'm not that person that's going to be like, I wait. And I said, sir, the Milanos are BOGO. And they're, and he's like, well, they didn't scam BOGO, but the cashier, the bagger, great guy. Let me go check for you real quick. And I go, well, they're in the bin. He's like, all right. Goes over there. He comes back with a photo. They had removed the BOGO sign from them, but still had them in the center of the BOGOs.
so were they BOGO?
They were not. And I'm like, so I asked. And at this point, I caught myself starting to get a little frustrated.
Yeah.
But I wasn't going to, I just wanted to go home. And I said, but why would you put them in the center of the BOGO stuff and they're not BOGO? I go, you trying to get us?
Right.
And he's like, no, they just mislabeled, we haven't moved it, da-da-da. So, all right, he needs the manager to now come over and put the code in, take it off the cashier.
Oh, right.
And she's like, oh, did you not want them? I go, no, I don't want them anymore because they're not BOGO.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, I can make them BOGO for you. And I go, are they BOGO for everyone else?
Yeah.
Well, no. And I go, I do not want the cookies. And she's like, ma'am, I just want to go home.
Yeah, I'm done.
I sounded like I was in crisis.
Because you were already thinking about sitting on the couch with those Milanos.
And I could put a bag down.
Oh, same. Thank God they come in those little tiny plates. That is that per is that
So that's how I sort them out. I won't go through
Right.
a layer of them.
Yeah,
Only
yeah.
one layer at a time. Next day I can.
I
go
try to
back
hit
in.
like I either do a set of 2 or a set of 3 at a time. So that way I don't leave.
You can
like
never just
that-
have one.
Well, I don't want to leave like that one in the little.
Because then it's lonely.
Yeah,
kind
it
of
is.
thing.
Interesting. So there, where people don't know this about Publix shopping, but you know me, I always love a good deal and always like a good,
absolutely.
Disclaimer, read between the lines at the bottom of the website kind of girl, right? So if, let's say the Milanos were BOGO.
Okay.
And they weren't scanning BOGO. Right? And you said, excuse me, sir, these should be BOGO. And they went, and it was supposed to be BOGO. You would get the Milano cookies for free. Yeah. Happened to my mother.
How do you know?
Yeah.
Is that like policy?
Yeah, it's a policy. Now, it doesn't
the
happen
stuff I
often.
find out from Candace is unbelievable sometimes.
I mean, it doesn't obviously happen all the time.
No,
but,
because they're supposed to be on their game.
If you catch them making a mistake, then...
So that's like their own encouragement to make sure they're doing their job.
Exactly.
I think it should also work the other way. If you're going to deceive me and put some cookies in the middle of the frickin' bin and then tell me...
Dear Pepperidge Farm, if you're watching...
Yeah, if you're watching, you need to call Publix and let them know.
No, just send us a box of Milano cookies.
Yeah, 4466 North John Young Parkway, Orlando, Florida, 32804. We'll take whatever you want to send. I didn't know that.
Yeah. My mom told me, because it was something like tortillas or something that was supposed to be like 2 for $5 or something like that.
I always stock up on the little tortillas.
Yeah, little tortillas.
You know, a quick little lunch, snacks,
you know,
some peanut butter.
I'm one of those that I will shop in like 2 to 3 different grocery stores.
Yes, because you got me onto Aldi.
Yes.
Aldi's fire, y'all.
Yeah.
I don't care.
But there's some things that I still like from my Costco, and there's things that I can't find anywhere else.
I've never been to one of these superstores before. I've literally never been. This is the ugliest charger I've ever seen in my life. I'm not going to show you because I don't want to be accused of defamation.
But isn't he like looks like he's like a police officer.
No, well, he's got that. I appreciate his support to the Florida Association Ranch.
Oh, I like it's textured. I'll show it.
Okay, here we go.
It's textured.
Yeah, it looks like rhino lining that's supposed to be in the bed of my pickup truck.
I mean, who knows? Maybe.
So this is the thing. I feel, and I'm going to sound like a cranky old guy, I think some people put the police tags, and they do that on their cars, and they do put them on these souped-up cars to soften the car up, and so they think they're not going to get pulled over by the police.
Is there a little bit in you that say thank you for the support, but I'm still
not at all
over?
Because you're doing it with the intent. Now, I'm not assuming he's doing it with. I guess his charger doesn't have turning signals. I'm not.
No, I haven't seen any turning signals in a while.
It's a problem. It's a pandemic. It is a serious pandemic. I use them religiously. One, because I drive a car with my name on it.
And
I don't want someone being like, "Ooh, Steve,"
yeah,
kind of thing. So where are we headed to today?
You know what I like about the new cars, by the way, is that if you change lanes now, it calls you out
without using your turning signal.
Yeah,
because it's like beep, 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 or
because it's supposed to be for the lane. It's not technically calling you out, but
because I've got like this little radar thing on the dash with the lane.
Yeah, same thing.
And if I don't put the turning signal on, it's like on the steering wheel vibrates.
Correct.
Or something.
So sometimes I listen to music and I want it to be interrupted. I have to put my turn signal on.
Excuse me.
I don't put my turn signal on.
What's a good jam sesh for you? What are you listening to on the road? Don't say Taylor Swift.
No, I'm not.
Because I'll kick you out of the car.
I mean, I don't mind if her music is on.
Same. I'm fitting the bill here.
Yeah, I know.
I don't need the Taylor army, the Swifties coming at me.
Let me see. What am I into right now? Greatest Showman is what I was listening to this morning.
I can't even hate on that because I'm the dude that would listen to that.
So good. And then the kids have been really into Queen. We've been listening to a lot of Queen in the car. Yeah, they love a good Bohemian Rhapsody.
Okay.
Under Pressure. Yeah.
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah.
I could see them like in the back just jamming out.
I mean, they like their Disney soundtrack every once in a while, but sometimes I'm like, Mommy needs to listen to normal music for a little bit.
And they're like, put on Queen.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because you know how I mean, you don't have kids, but you have nieces and nephews and stuff like that. The cleanup song, clean up, everybody, everywhere, whatever. Well, it's a very short song, and there's no way that the kids are going to clean up by the time this cleanup song. So what ends up happening
is you may lose your sanity if you hear it.
You keep
16
singing
times.
it 300 times for them to clean up, right? So the girls found out that they really like to clean up their messes with the final countdown.
Final countdown.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And it's nice because they try to get it all done before the song, but they have like a good 3 minutes.
And you're sitting there like, yeah,
and it's not
cleaning.
clean up every. Yeah. So there you go. Parents are watching. The final countdown is a pretty good jam session for cleaning.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Do you know where we're going?
I have an idea where it is.
You don't have your GPS on?
Right there.
Oh, okay.
So
I GPS like when I'm going to just the grocery store.
Why? Can you tell me? Can you explain that to me?
My husband hates it.
It makes no sense to me.
Because
Ezzy Castro told me she does the exact same thing.
Yes.
And I'm just like, you also have a pet peeve of people shutting their GPS off.
Don't make me drive down to Miami, which obviously that you do for traffic, but I do the GPS just because sometimes there's just traffic on a, sometimes there's a stalled car in the middle of the road or whatever.
And it'll let you know.
It'll let you know. So I reroute myself a little bit. So I like to just know what's ahead. I'm just a planner.
That is the reason that I'm pro that, because
I know how to get to places.
Okay.
I'm not.
How is your directional?
I'm very good.
sense?
I'm very, very good. I'm very good.
So my thing is, if I've been somewhere one time,
yes,
I can get back
yes.
without a problem.
That's me.
Okay.
But if I'm driving and my husband clicks end route 3 minutes before we get, especially if we're driving back home from Miami after visiting family,
and you can almost see the house on the GPS.
And my husband's like, well, why? You know how to get. There's no. The house is down there. I'm like, I know, but I didn't accomplish it.
You want it to be like, rate your experience.
No, just arrived. I just need to get to the arrived.
So are you a Google Maps, Apple Maps, or Waze?
I just Apple.
Really?
Yeah. Do you want to hear something my mother did with Waze one time?
I'd love to.
This is a great story. This is in Miami, where if you think traffic is bad here.
Oh, it's a complete...
It's a disaster.
I almost just cursed.
So
it almost just slipped out.
She's on the turnpike. Right? This is years ago when Waze first was becoming like one of the cool things to have, right? Oh.
Whoa, I didn't know what he was doing. I got nervous for a second.
I was waiting.
I was getting ready to maneuver the car there for a second.
And you have people...
Construction crews.
Yeah. So, we're on the turnpike. The exit to get off on our exit is all backed up, but it's a 2-lane exit.
This is such a mess right here.
Look at this.
Day 1 on patrol. Crash happened right in front of me here.
This is it.
Right
okay,
here.
I remember
and
this.
I called it right. I go, that guy's going to hit him. Boom, and it happened.
So why is this like this?
Because what happens is you have merging traffic from the turnpike coming in, and then the merge here, people that are in the right travel lane don't move over, so they're fighting for a jockey position up here, basically. And then the whole zipper thing, one and one, people don't abide by it. Like, if I have a merge here, I leave a little space. I'm a one-car guy. You can move in, but I go, and then the next guy goes behind me, kind of thing. But that's the problem up here, and it drives me nuts.
What exit are we taking?
We're going to get off here at Kirkman. That's why I'm going to stick around.
That's why you're on this lane.
Yes, ma'am. So, all right, Miami?
Oh, yeah. So, picture that you have, a 2-lane exit. On the exit ramp, you have the left side, which has to go straight, and then the right lane that's turn only. Okay. Well, you had all these people who didn't want to wait in the turn only lane. They wanted to go all the way down on the left, the straight way, right? But then they tried cutting into the people who were all waiting to turn right.
We should allow paintball guns.
Right? So my mother put on Waze, while we were literally stopped in traffic waiting, that there was cop visible on the ramp.
And everyone stopped
doing it. Because people didn't want to get caught. So they assumed that there was a police.
Right, sitting there watching that
waiting
traffic.
For people to do what they're not supposed to be doing. There was no cop.
You want to know the flip to that story?
Okay.
So, if you guys think cops are not aware of the Waze app, you are strongly mistaken. So, I have a buddy who...
How do you avoid getting on the Waze app? Oh, okay, there's a way.
So, there's a way. So, what happens is, if they can do the same thing on their phone, right? They're a human being. They're a user. Mm-hmm. And he'll see his icon pop up and then report that it's gone. And still be sitting there.
I was wondering, yeah.
So that's how he'll counter it. So it's a cat and mouse game. A little bit of a cat and mouse.
Listen, at the end of the day, just do what you need to do correctly on the roadways.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about...
Worry about the trooper.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a little cat and mouse here in just a second. So we're headed over to we're headed over to Andretti Racing off of Universal Boulevard. Why they are asking Candace and I to do this, I don't know.
No clue.
No idea. It's going to be interesting. We're going to race some go-karts. Have you ever gone go-kart racing?
I have.
When was the last time you were Hold on. Because I've known you now 7 years and I haven't heard of a go-kart race in 7 years.
I went one time when my husband was my boyfriend at the time. I went dating.
Oh, this is many moons ago.
This is many moons ago. I've been married now for 11 years.
Okay. Wow.
11 years,
11 years.
It's going to be 12.
When's the anniversary?
March.
Wow.
Yeah.
A month away.
Yeah. More 2 months away.
2 months, yeah.
But he took me to one of those little go-kart racing places down in Miami. I was so tense trying to like drive and maneuver. The next day he made fun of me because I was sore from driving. Just
from holding on to like the steering wheel.
I'm like,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna try to behave then, because I know they don't want you in a neck brace. They don't want me in a back brace.
I've been watching a little Formula One lately, just kind of.
You've been wanting me to watch that movie, so.
Not a movie, it's a show. I've asked you to watch the show ages ago, before it was cool, and
before I watched Gran Turismo.
Well, there's a reason why Formula One has blown up here in the country.
Is that because that?
Yeah, because all of a sudden you start, knowing the drivers and the ins and outs. Like, there's so much behind Formula One that you have no idea, just like clicking past it.
Right.
I
tell you, being around Daytona the last few days for the Rolex 24.
You can see where people are.
It is unbelievable the amount of money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That is put into this sport.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying there is so much invested into this sport that. So the Rolex is this weekend.
Yeah,
I got
24.
to do a demo yesterday at safety, and I'm like, all right, so tell me about the car. I was in this awesome Mustang, and he's like, yeah, the car will probably be done after this weekend. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, we run it for 24 hours. We would never want to use that again. I'm like, I drive my car 7 days a week. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, not at 200 miles an hour.
Right.
And he's like, so therefore, the entire car needs to go overhaul. I go, okay, so what's that going to cost you guys? He goes, about $1.5 million.
Yeah.
I go, it's a Mustang.
Right.
And he goes, yeah, the Maseratis and the other ones are about $2-3 million. And I'm like,
Yeah. I mean, every bolt, every little screw, everything has been researched and
better than some of our airplanes, obviously.
Well, and the reason, and Formula One and racing in general is the reason why we have the cars and the performance that we have on, so
on the roads, because the technology comes from it.
They're the ones that push the envelope.
I love this part of town. I don't know. I'm a tourist at heart. I am down here a lot. I know you never.
I avoid this place like
like the plague. I tell Candace, hey Candace, have you seen this? Have you been here?
No.
And she's like, where is it?
If it's south of a certain road,
and she's like, Steve, I haven't been there unless work calls me down there.
Right. Or sometimes I have family visiting and they're like staying down here, and then I'm like, if I'm visiting you in the tourist district when you're visiting here, just understand
the love that you have for them.
There's so much love with that. There's so much love.
Oh, well, we're driving here on International Drive. No, we're on Universal Boulevard, paralleling. I drive. You got the icon, the wheel over there.
Have you taken that?
I've been on that a few times. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's fun. It's simple. It's innocent, good time.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, and it's so clean. I'm about clean stuff.
Yeah.
I can't go to the grimy stuff. This is a great time. It is. It's about what, 25, 30 minute kind of experience.
I don't know. I've never done it.
Of course you haven't. I'm gonna get you tickets over there because it's south of a certain road.
Right.
So I don't want to pinpoint where we live, but we both live within the same kind of area, and it is a mission.
Yes.
Anything 20 minutes. Well, no, for you it's 10 minute window.
Bridget has she has a zone.
Yep.
I have a zone. Crystal has a zone. Like we all when we talk about where we go, which is kind of nice when you have friends and coworkers who live
different
outside
spots,
of your bubble.
No one lives down in Lake Nona.
You love Lake Nona.
I'm obsessed with Lake Nona.
No offense to people. I mean, there's some great little spots there.
She thinks it's so far that she has to pack water and snacks for the route.
So far.
I'm like, it's only 35 minutes. She's like, 35 minutes?
To go out to dinner? That means you have to sit at dinner for more than at least an hour and a half.
You've never... Oh, God forbid you sit at dinner for more than an hour and a half.
No, I'm just saying you have to.
Why, to make it worth it?
To make it worth the drive.
I can't. You've never been to that area, have you?
For work.
Ding!
When I did pinpoint weather for, gosh, how many years did I do pinpoint weather? 7 years or something like that?
You just stopped,
I've seen pretty much every road. I don't know it like the back of my hand, but...
Oh, look at this.
This looks it looks spacey, doesn't it? Andretti.
We are here at Andretti Racing. This is gonna be cool. I'm super stoked for this.
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, I'm sure. I want to just drive right here real quick, even though I don't know if I'm allowed to.
Is this a driveway?
I don't know. It looks like a driveway. I just want to check out this race car right here. Look at this boy.
Let's see. Gotta get in the shade to get the camera out.
Yeah, there it is. Is this the stuff you race in here?
No, it's a go-kart.
Is that an F1? Or is that a mini F1?
No, that's not an F1.
Okay, you guys, obviously, let's be clear. I just drive cars. I know nothing about anything when it comes to anything. Where's the entrance to this place?
I don't know. You could pick a random parking spot. There's a couple to pick from.
I'm intentional, Candace. I'm not a random person. Let's find. Okay, we gotta find. I think it might be in the front, and I'm just driving around like a bozo right now.
Well, remember, I've got to get back to my noon show.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah, we'll go park up front
Topgolf.
over there. I have done Topgolf. I think it's a good time.
Yeah. It's not bad.
That is the one thing.
Good nachos.
Good nachos. Food's decent. I do think it is pricey.
I would bowl before I Topgolf.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Right?
Just because I
Get the shoes.
almost died. I have zero athletic ability. Zero. You want to see me dribble a ball? It'd be the funniest thing you've ever seen in your life. So, I remember trying to golf once, and Justin was there, Justin Warma.
He's a golfer.
He is a golfer. And I remember trying, and he looked
many speed bumps.
Like, I think it's because people leave here, and they still have the racing speed mentality, and they're just like, oh, we got to slow you guys down before you get out there.
There's the van over there. That's us.
There's the van. We'll go over there.
So you were saying, you went golfing?
Golfing, and he strongly suggested I never do that again. So, guys, we appreciate you just listening to us chat for a little bit.
This was fun.
Yeah.
This is exactly what it sounds like during the show.
That's it.
Yeah.
So you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you guys later. And, wear your seatbelts.
I'm going to win.
She wants to slide that in. I'm not going to even say anything because then I'm going to jinx myself. So y'all have a great day. Bye. Wear your seatbelts.
Bye.